Thanks for joining us this Friday evening. And first tonight, to concerns for hospitality on our high streets after a number of popular restaurants in Newcastle closed their doors.
Pubs and restaurants are one of the main employers in the city centre, but many say the costs of running a business are getting higher and higher.
One of the organisations that promotes and safeguards the industry say they're worried. Our reporter Tom Barton joins us now for more on this. Tom.
Yes, Amy, here on Grey Street, we're in the beating heart of Newcastle's restaurant district, and there are a few people about tonight, but it is far from busy. And those falling customers, as well as rising costs, are causing real problems for the industry here in Newcastle, with a raft of businesses finding themselves having to shut their doors in recent weeks.
Across Newcastle, since the start of the year, small restaurants and well-known chains have been closing down. It's a situation that's left many in the restaurant business concerned. Ollie Volkard runs 14 bars and restaurants across the northeast and is worried that the challenges facing the industry could ignite trouble at ever more businesses.
The stuff that's happening now is in many ways a canary in the coal mine, and there are problems that are already happening, businesses that are already in trouble that haven't failed yet, that I fear will fail this year.
What are those challenges that businesses are facing, and why are they so difficult?
Things are an awful lot more expensive to buy, whether that's the raw materials, the electricity for the lighting, the gas for the cooking. The cost of employing staff has risen exponentially since 2020, and what happened in May with the most recent budget presented further challenges on top of an already challenging market.
And for Newcastle, the hospitality industry is vital, underpinning so many of the rest of the city's businesses.
Hospitality plays such an important part of Newcastle's identity. It's the main pillar, I would say, for our local economy. It's one of our biggest employers. It is a big concern for us, and it has such a big impact on the local economy in terms of our retail sector, our professional services, people that work in the city centre. We all want to have a thriving city centre.
But at Newcastle's oldest vegetarian restaurant, they're taking action, changing the menu, reducing prices, hoping that customers will keep on coming back, allowing the business to thrive into its 50th birthday next year.
Obviously, the more you put prices up, if people haven't got the money, the resources, they dine out less. They don't come in as much. So we're looking to sort of reverse that and try to go in the opposite direction, where creating more affordability. Menus which are creative, they're exciting, but much more affordable to the customer.
The new menu seems to be going down well as Newcastle's hospitality industry tries to avoid adding more businesses to the list of those lost to challenging times.
Now, this is, or sadly was, Layla Lily's, a popular bar and restaurant here on Grey Street, one of the ones you saw in my report that closed down back at the end of March. And this industry really is facing a perfect storm. Worse, say some of those I've spoken to, even than COVID, because at least then there was plenty of financial support. Now, though, the cost of living crisis means fewer people are coming out, and when they do, they're spending less. On top of that, the costs of running a restaurant, as you heard in my report, whether that's wages, taxes or bills, are all going up. And it's those two things coming together that are making life so difficult for the restaurant industry. For some, sadly, as we've seen, it is already too late.
OK, Tom Barton in Newcastle for us this evening. Thank you very much.